Hello, and welcome along to the Austrian farm. We're most of the way through the day already. The reason for that is I actually recorded a good chunk of what should have been this episode, and then ran into some pretty interesting technical issues. Ended up having to completely reinstall FS, and on top of that, the Satec steering wheel. I really don't like it. So I've unplugged that, back to keyboard steer for a few days. I've already ordered a replacement wheel. I've ordered the G29, so that's due in a couple of days, but it'll be in next week's videos before that is used. It's of the weekend, obviously. But what's been going on the farm? Well, we've hired this sugar beet harvester, and we put it on the Renault. I was working it, but frankly I was making a mess of it, so I left it to hired worker. Now, I did actually progress a lot further than this earlier on today, but with the technical issues I had, it didn't save, which is actually a good thing because all sorts of horrific things happened. And I cannot make those same mistakes. It's also worth pointing out, I do still have the Satec side panel. It's still here. So I'll still be using that, but I'll be using it with the G29 instead. Because, frankly, the Satec wheel, the 900-degree rotation steering wheel, is terrible. It's actually the worst steering wheel I've ever had. Not to say that they're all terrible. Maybe the newer iteration of it is better. The Logitech version of it is maybe better. I have no idea myself. But the one I got was basically the version that would have came with FS15 Gold Edition, and yeah, it left quite a lot to be desired, that one. But I did get a side panel out of it, and I actually paid less for the full kit than I usually than you can get just the side panel for. So it's not a loss at all, and I also got a G29 in the end, so no complaints. I've got £32,000 and I need a trailer. Now, I did find out earlier on when I was recording this, none of the footage saved. It was really unfortunate. It was this trailer I used earlier, and it's too tall. So I'm thinking maybe this one. £2.5 grand for no, we'll just maybe Michelin. So yeah, I don't know actually. That was standard. Rim color. Yeah, that looks right. £25,000. We'll buy that. We'll pick it up after we got a full trailer load from this. What are they doing? Now, I did have a whole time lapse recorded and all that kind of thing, but with the technical difficulties, it's all lost. All completely gone, which isn't great. So I've got it on times 1 speed just now, and hopefully we'll get things done before it gets dark. These hired workers are bloody useless. If I wanted just the middle of the field done, then I'd have done it myself. But let's have a look at the animals. They could be done with being cleaned, and could be done with a bale. Next animal in 34 hours, that's not bad. Next animal in 2.5 hours. We've got 36 chickens. I think I only bought 10. Next animal in 152 hours. That's unfortunate. We will have to buy more cows. We'll definitely have to buy more cows. So I'm gonna crack on with this. This is sugar beet harvest. We have already sold some, obviously, and we're selling it straight away. We're not keeping it. I just wanted to harvest it. So I'm gonna crack on with this, and I'll join you when the hired worker's given up and we take over. And I'll put a bit of a time on since we're not missing all of the harvest. And I'll see you in just a second. Okay, so what I've decided to do is just leave the rest of this field. We'll plough all this in. I'm not worried about it. We're not getting as good a price for them as I thought we would, and it's just become a bit of a headache to do, to be honest. That, and with the lost footage of me harvesting that, I've actually been harvesting sugar beets for about an hour and a half today in that very small field. So what I'm doing just now is I'm just heading up to the shop, pick up our new trailer, we'll have a look at it, see what it's like, check the height of it and things like that. Hopefully it's a bit lower than the one I bought. No, it's not, it's actually bigger. Looks nice though. So hopefully the combine fits on that, or over it. Rolling floor trailer. I didn't even check what kind of grains this thing took. I should probably do that. I always do that. It's check the garage, owned items. I've returned to the it's a chaff trailer. That's not such a bad thing. So it doesn't really matter if our combine fits over it because it's never going to be used for that. I haven't sold the other trailer. We will buy another trailer at some point. Ah, keyboard steer. I'd forgotten how much I loved it in the span of a day that I was using the Saytech wheel. We have our oat field here that is ready, and then we need to cycle our crops again, but we're not going to do that today. This is going to be probably a little bit shorter of an episode. But that's kind of okay, because I have some really big plans coming up. Yeah, relatively speaking. And they should earn us really good money, actually. Alright, so with this trailer, because it's only ever going to be used for silage, is just going to dump it there. And what I'm going to do is head over here and pick up our livestock trailer, because we need to go and buy some more livestock. I also need to have a clean up around the farm. Over the last few episodes I've just been dumping equipment wherever I feel like it. I think we can open this. I still have traffic turned off. I will turn it on again, and probably not until after this episode though, because I have to reverse this spectacularly awesome trailer into the livestock market, because, well, we'll still buy more livestock of some fashion. A trip that we'll be making multiple times. I've just noticed the tub on the bonnet, air filter I'm presuming, shifts about in the bodywork. Never noticed that before. So yeah, we're gonna get these animals, and I think we're only gonna get a few though. I was going to reverse it in, but driving in is fine. What I'd like to do is buy some more cows. That should be the right amount. Yeah, it's pretty much clears out, so now you'll notice that I specifically went for a different type of cow. All different colours, so there's a rock. That'll keep them happy on the trip back to the farm. The reason for that is because I want to find out if this other cow pasture is completely separate from the main one and how it works. If it is completely separate, I think it would be kind of cool to have two different breeds of cows in the neighbouring fields. Just as a why not type thing. There's our greenhouses, hopefully they're still working properly. Well, there's plants of some fashion in them. I think they're tomato greenhouses, but yeah, they have no manure. So that is one spectacular pile right there. That's not the right entrance. So let's find out how we unload cows into here. Down here, I'm presuming? Yeah, down here. I don't know what this is. Oh, it is a cow pasture. I don't... Is this maybe where the milk goes? I don't know what goes there. There's a top tip. Can't get out through the barn. Let's try and reverse these cows out without completely traumatizing them. And in here. Ah, we almost made it. There we go. Sure enough, we've got different breed of cow in the neighbouring field. I should probably keep them separate. Well, of course, that's two lots of cows that we need to feed. The two main things that they're going to need is some kind of food. I have a grass bill. And they're also going to need bedding, so I'm going to chuck a couple of straw bales in that mixer wagon and use that for the bedding, and they're going to need grass and water. I don't see why this wouldn't reach up here. Yeah. Alright, I'll just grab this grass bale. Without throwing it across the farm would probably be good. Now we're giving this to the other cows, the new cows. Which I've never actually had that breed of cows either, so lots of new things have been happening around the farm this week. Now, of course, I'm recording these videos very early because I'm away for a few days again. Yeah, that well, keep them alive. Okay. I'm away for a couple of days, so I'm actually recording these episodes, the day I'm recording these episodes is the same day that episode 12 gets published. So, quite far in advance, with 8 episodes ahead at this point. so by the time that this one comes out, there will be some changes to a few things. So I'll have my new steering wheel and other exciting things will be happening, new series starting and other things that I'm not going to mention just yet. Okay, we'll give the rest of this to these cows then, if they'll take it. Will they take it all of them? No, they won't. Close enough. And war. We'll leave our little trailer there. Try not run over too many chickens. The water tank should actually still have water in it. Yeah, it's just over half full. Now it looks like we're doing really badly for money, but in reality, we're actually not doing bad at all. Because we've got all of our placeables earning money. The greenhouse is not so much at the moment, but we have our solar panel up on the hill there. That will still be earning us a bit of money. We'll get this filled up, and that'll keep these cows alive at least. Now let's have a look at them. So this is the cow pasture, and then there's a large cow pasture. So I'm presuming this type of cow maybe doesn't produce milk then, I have no idea. I'll look into that before the next episode, which is probably going to be recorded in almost 2 weeks, so I'll probably forget by then, but is that like the bovine equivalent of pigs? I don't know if room around here. Probably doesn't help that I've just left the tractor in the middle of the road, engine running. I'll just drag that trailer along that fence post. That can sit there to keep up with the theme of just dumping equipment behind me. Now we don't have an awful lot of milk, but I'm presuming that this is the refill trigger for milk or water. This looks like milk cartons to me. Maybe our milk sells automatically and I've just not noticed this entire time. Which wouldn't actually surprise me. Okay guys, well, it is a bit of a shorter episode, but hopefully you have still enjoyed it. If you have, then don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, you can hit that subscribe button. And I will be back with the next episode of the Old Stream Farm on Monday. So hopefully you have all enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.